Now Jones. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Aldama. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Outside Johnson. Out left to the wing. Here's Sharp. Drives to the hoop. Here's Watford. Here's Reddish. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
Memphis foul.
Little. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second team.
Well, Richard, it's hard to believe it's been over 20 years since the Grizzlies came to Memphis.
Brian, it has been crazy. And look, they have been a playoff team more often than not in that time. But this could be the best era yet for the Grizzly organization. They've got a great core of young players and are strong on both ends of the floor.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad drill again.
Inside. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Little. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Conchar. Reddish covering. 4 seconds left.
John Conchar.
And he sinks the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by a bucket. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Fans, your Trailblazers youth dance.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Here's Morant. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Lillard. Into the lane. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Outside Morant. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Portland leading.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Here's Lillard. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot him. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Now here's Morant.
John Morant.
27 points his last game.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Again, the miss by Lillard.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting. How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
Grant with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Knox. No good from outside. And here's Bain. Pass to Jackson. Back to Bain. Outside Morant.
Portland foul. Kevin Knox the second. First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here's Morant outside. No good that time. Graham right side. Here's Eubanks. For three, here's Lillard. And they'll get another chance. Second chance effort. Portland, no good that time either.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And Portland has possession.
2 minutes remaining.
They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one.
Grizzlies.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game. But sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Here's Aldama. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Pass to Reddish. Lillard outside. A minute 29 left in the first half.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Here's Clark. Kept alive. Now Williams. Goes up again. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Little. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Lets it go from deep. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And Reddish gets it to go.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Clark. Another shot. Deflected. Johnson inside. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Checking in for the Grizzlies. John Concha.
11 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Clark. Kennard outside. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the fourth.
Your Trailblazers. 18.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime.
For your Blazers answer.
Memphis trailing here. It was stolen by Lillard. Now the Blazers moving it up. And he lobs it up top. Grant's shot is off. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Moran. Poke loose. It's stolen by Thibault. Simons outside. Here's Eubanks. And he banks it home with one hand.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Assisted.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And about Brooks becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have. And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Lillard outside. Lillard double team. Back to Eubanks. The 3. The shot off that time. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Simons. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Bane. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard.
First personal
That's his first foul.
First team foul. Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Kevin Knox the second.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Portland ball.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Lillard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal
Aaron
foul.
Jackson picks one up.
First team.
You know, it's the production plus the leadership that makes Lillard one of the most valuable players in this league.
And both free throws good for Lillard. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. The offensive rebound. Outside Bane. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. They get it again. The 3. It's not going to go for him.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Now Simons. Guarded by Bane. Back to Simons. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Timeout called. Memphis.
And he hasn't got anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His team, not in great shape either.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. And here are the Grizzlies now, trailing by 8. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. With a healthy advantage, they're looking confident.
And could boost their lead to double digits here, too.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Simons. All alone. Brooks with the rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Clark with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Back to Clark. Pass to Williams. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Personal foul.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Zaire Williams.
And Williams no good on that one. Portland leading. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Now here's Johnson. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
First foul. Dylan Brooks. First personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Keon Johnson.
He does not get the second one. Going all the way to the rack. Williams' shot is good.
Assist.
Williams has gotten his second bucket.
Brooks.
Textbook pass to exploit the fast break. Gets it out ahead for the easy bucket.
It's Little on the wing. Pass to Knox. Simons outside. Right side Johnson. Here's Watford. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Knox. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Kevin Knox, the second.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Aldama. The shot, no good.
Memphis foul. Santi Aldama. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for Portland, Kevin Knox, the second.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Trailblazers.
35. The Grizzlies, 22.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's the Blazers with the ball. Lillard left side. Unable to get that one. Oh, nice D from Kennard. Pass to Jackson. Nice D from Reddish. And there's the drive.
Out of my watch. Got baby cake in your Birkin, why not? Bought it, fell in love when I beat him in dough. We beat him in clothes. We beat him in Lambos in a row. Hold up my wrist, it got rocks like hoes. Just bones on my kids, don't talk no more. My roller got skitters, you taste the rainbow. Keep down the dirt, Curtis blow. Put the load on the knob and it go. Bad, but got nothing to give. I'm a dad in this industry, I got some kids. She wanna f me, I know I can see it. Chip for some clock. I had her drop on the op and we slid. I don't be my dog, that's the wig. Make the money 8 ways, I'm a squid. He telling, he yelling, he work with the Yeah, word around town. Heard you get around. Get the from round. You ain't in front of town.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. So the Bucks win the tip. Here's Robertson. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
One of the all-time greats and most versatile scorers ever, Oscar Robertson, showing you how easy it is for him to get to the line. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Ingram. That one is off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And Robertson gets it to go.
Boy, smart pass by Abdul-Jabbar, ready and willing to find his open teammates.
Now here's McCollum.
Milwaukee foul. Oscar Robertson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Larry Nance Jr.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
So it's the Pelicans now. 4-point game. Clock at 6. Pass to Valanciunas. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Here's Robertson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Valanciunas over to help. Valanciunas with a rebound. Pass to Nance. Back to Richardson. And here's McCollum. Now here's Ingram. Up and over Smith. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
From the Big O.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Personal foul.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Shot's good by McCollum.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Pelicans call.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Ingram. Out to McCollum. The three is up. Hits the three-pointer. McCollum's got 5.
Can't sleep on McCollum, not even for a second, because that's when he strikes.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Smith. Inside. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. 6 points for him. The Pelicans trail. Outside Ingram. The rebound by Robertson.
And this is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Larry Nance Jr.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Ingram. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Robertson. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Nice D from Nance.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pass to Valanciunas. That one goes in.
Valanciunas.
Valanciunas has gotten his second bucket.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes. Here's Robertson.
Here's Smith. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
Here's McCollum. And so it's Milwaukee leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Let's start making some noise, Milwaukee.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Here's Robertson to the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And when Kareem's got it going like this, just let him go to work. Feed the beast and let him eat.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Marshall. Now the Pelicans in transition. And Alvarado gets it to go.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Daniels. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Bucks foul. Dick Cunningham. First personal foul. First team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Pelicans, Herbert Jones.
And he's good on the second. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Robertson. Fires the 3. Murphy pulls it in. McCollum with it. The 3. The rebound by Robertson.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
Pelicans substitution. Brandon Ingram.
Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Going inside. He's off on the layup.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And a deep 3 from McCollum. And the Pelicans miss again.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Allen. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And the Bucks making a change here. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Allen. Chalk up 2 there. Allen's got his first points in this one.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. And the layup falls.
C.J. McCollum.
McCollum's got 7.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Over to the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar isn't easily going to be thrown off by a little contact. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
Here's Dandridge. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the 3rd.
And, you know, defensively, you know you're in for a long night checking McLaughlin. He is constant motion and a terrific scorer.
McCollum with another miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
To win the run. And Valanciunas with the lay-in. 7 points in the game.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it. And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Valanciunas good.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Yep, count it.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Pass to Dandridge. Allen on the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Smith right side. 5 on the clock. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Now McCollum to the paint. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
You know, it's never easy trying to contain Ingram, especially when he's fighting off defenses like this. He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
McCollum outside.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold, and I'm sure inspired lots of bloopers out there.
The free throw drops for McCollum.
C.J. McCollum.
And McCollum drops them both. Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Robertson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 26.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
There's McCollum with the 3. Goes back up. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going. These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it.
Substitution on the court.
The Pelicans making a switch here. And the Pelicans with possession here.
Milwaukee foul.
They trail by 18.
Cunningham.
Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Looking to get back on track.
Surprisingly, it's really fallen apart for him here in the second half.
When they tell me she love me, I tell her I'm cool, so I tell her, yeah. My little, nah. She don't want to hate me, she like, nah.
Like Dre too forward, Dre too baited, Dre too nuff.
Like Dre too nice.
Keep on assuming I don't correct. I call you bluff.
Like I call you bluff.
Y'all think they're nice.
Y'all think they're nice.
You ain't buff.
Like you ain't buff.
You looking rough.
Like you looking rough.
So just give me the stuff.
Like give me the stuff. She moving forward, she ain't important. Give me the love. Like give me the love. Like I want something you got for me, baby. What's up? Baby, what's up? I want to, baby. Let me.
She don't know what I'm about. Let me give you a head start.
Let me just give you the.
Yo, Dre the best. Dre the best. Say it with chest. Yeah. She ain't under the rest. No, she ain't feeling no stress.
No.
I'm like, come here, baby. Sit on my lap, run your hand through my dreads.
So you not feeling me? Sit Felix, come like frenemy. Like Oliver Twist, she. Yeah, get set, they ready, we steady B. Special miss, what's the recipe? I give her like 4, give me eternity.
She want the best of me. I'm pray that she.
Pull it, that go, la Charlie. All these wanna party. She don't wanna with my squad. She wanna love on me only. She don't wanna love on nobody. Nah.
Big son have been raised in the West, they pray for all of my downfalls. Big boys tryna play with a girl I'm bound for. I'm poor. All of the good in the world, cannot compare me to no other girl. I'm not a rookie, been here for a minute and I got records to confirm. Got them bopping on my way. I'm not no driller, yeah. Sick of the talk, I might go MIA. If you don't make sense, we don't make dollars. We them boys, we moving silence.
Why's the West always on the news? Like we ain't earned our stripes round here. Like we ain't been rapping for years. Me and that girl on a ride, cutting through West. I like how she style up her hair. Long nails looking real fine over there.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Robertson. From past the arc. Garnett grabs the board.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Six on the shot clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
So it's Minnesota now. Shot clock at 5. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Pass to Dandridge. The Bucks working the ball around. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Second shot opportunity. Johnson with the block. And they're able to recover. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Hassel. Here's Sprewell. Here's Hassel. He's guarded by McLaughlin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now here is Smith. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Kevin Garnett.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And guys, you can't let an exceptional rebounder like Garnett get that kind of position. That's how he finds those second chance points.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Robertson up top. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. An easy 2 points on the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
All right, Bucks fans, let's make some noise for the 4-on-4 crew.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Hoiberg. Here's Cassell. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Robertson. Over to the wing. There's the 3. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Olowokandi.
Milwaukee foul.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Robertson. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
That one misses. Pass to Olowokandi. Beyond the arc. Cassell, no good. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside. And here is Serbia. And good that time.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Minnesota in the lead. "51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Cassell. Here's Hoiberg. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Smith with some nice D. Here's Dandridge. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious. Two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. To the paint. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
And look at that work inside. Recognized the mismatch and took advantage.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books.
15. The Timberwolves.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Here's Sprewell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You can't doubt that Sprewell has the talent. When focused, he's an incredibly efficient scorer as well.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Smith trying to break loose. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 12 in the game. Smith trying to break loose. Nice dish by Robertson to set up the bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Timberwolves trail by 7. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Robertson is double. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Stolen. It's taken away by Smith. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Timberwolves call timing.
Okay, fans, it's T-shirt time. Get out of your seats and show us you want one. And please give a big round of applause for your Bucks Youth Dance Team.
A different look from Milwaukee. Here's Sprewell, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now, here's Cunningham. Johnson with the block.
Bucks foul. Dick Cunningham. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Timberwolves trail by 5. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Hoiberg. They get it back. Here's Garnett. And it's Garnett finishing it off.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And he gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 5.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Allen outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Here's Cassell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1:58 left in the first half. It's stolen by Jones. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Miller, no luck. Timberwolves trailed by 5. Here's Sprewell. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Back to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Cassell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Madsen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Timberwolves trailed by 8. Cassell, no good. Here's Dandridge. He's got 5. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Dandridge. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. And Kareem throws it down.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
To end the drought. And the basket by Serbiak.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Kareem throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point,
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Let's give a big welcome to the floor.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Timberwolves trailed by 12. Here's Cassell. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense.
And Kareem throws it down.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Garnett with the block. Banked in off the glass. 14 points for Garnett.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Abdul-Jabbar fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Bucks shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
The baseline J. Robertson with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Robertson outside. Pass to Dandridge. 5 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. It's stolen by Garnett.
Bucks foul.
The Timberwolves making a switch here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Garnett. 14 points for him. Here's Hoiberg. Launches a 3. Pass to Hassel. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hand.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Now in the lineup for the Timberwolves.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Bucks. Garnett with the block. Johnson outside. Knocked away. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Jones is running. Allen's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
David Miller. First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:32 left to play in the third. Here's Garnett. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Johnson outside. From downtown. Cunningham with some nice D. Bucks leading by 10. Here's Allen. Takes it off the glass. Allen's got 8.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
From outside the arc, here's Garnett. And it's Garnett finishing it off.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out to Miller. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Minnesota ball. Timberwolves substitution. Mark Madsen. Sam Cassell.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Milwaukee on top, up by 12. And time to step aside quickly. But
the Timberwolves, 36.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bucks leading by 12. To the middle. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Pass to Sprewell. Here's Madsen, covered by Smith. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. The shot from the low post is good.
Assist by.
And that's 20 points for Garnett.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Pass to Cassell. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Now in the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Now Abdul-Jabbar over Olowokandi. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Let's hear it one more time for your Young Bucks dancers.
Here's Cassell. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. To the inside. Pass to Garnett. Here's Sprewell. And he can't jam it through.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Timberwolves trailed by 16. Garnett with it. Now Smith defending. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Kicks it out to Johnson. Clock at 6. No good with the layup. Milwaukee with the ball. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Pass to McLaughlin. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Minnesota with the ball. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Sprewell. Lets it go from deep. A second chance effort. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
McLaughlin. The long-range jumper by McLaughlin.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
2 minutes.
From deep three-point range, and another three for Milwaukee.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
From the arc, they get it again to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. For the three. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Timberwolves trail by 20. Lets it go from the wing. That shot is off.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
1:19 left in the fourth. Brown outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Second team foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, they say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember